Hello everyone, my name is Winters and welcome back to this Let's Play series of Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. We are continuing on exactly from where we left off, and we have one order in the garage as it stands, and we're about to pick up a new order and check to see if there are any bonus experience orders. So any that are not, as always, we're going to dismiss. That's a money one, I'm not interested in that. I have loads of money, which is a rare complaint. Right, so we're going to take the story mission. It is as follows. Hello, what can I say? Those used car dealers are a special kind. My crown, which I recently got from one of those crowns, is becoming worse with each passing day. Do a general inspection and replace any worn out parts. Thanks. Okay, so we're going to pick that up. There was a new mission that came up there. We're going to check it. Okay, so we dismiss it. Let's get a ganders at this bad boy. Car looks like it's in good condition. Oh my. Right. So first thing is we're going to put it on the test path. And we're going to see... Wait, engine can't start, so that's that out of the question. So we're going to move it to lifter A. Get her up on the first stage. Pop the hood. Oh my, look at that engine. Right, let's break out the tire thread tester. We're going to check the tires just for the sake of thoroughness. Fine, they're average enough across the board. Next is the electronics, so we're going to pull out the multimeter. Battery needs replacing, alternator needs replacing. Okay. Next is a compression test. I would imagine we're going to have some stuff here that needs replacing. Possibly spark plugs, valves, maybe stuff like that. Piston, crankshaft, another piston. And I'm guessing the engine block is going to have to be replaced as well. We'll check that in a few minutes though. Alright, next up, OBD scanner. So we'll see if we find anything here. We might. Yeah, ABS module, spark plug, ignition coil, catalytic converter. Right, so quite a bit of stuff there. And finally, fuel pressure tests. And I can tell straight away that the fuel pump needs changing. I'm guessing the fuel filter does too. No, it doesn't. Okay, but the fuel pump does. Right, so at least we were able to identify some of the stuff. So we're going to mark this stuff off now that we found, so that we have an idea on where to get stuck in. Yeah, engine block, whole engine block. Right, okay. Brake servo, that needs replacing, so that's coming out. Throttle. Intake manifold. Fuel filter's fine, which was surprising. Alright, there's the module and the pump. Belt tensioner. Belts. Power steering pump, that looks like it needs to be replaced. Indeed it does. Water pump, that looks like it needs to be replaced, and indeed it does. Alternator needs to be replaced. So it's like the whole freaking engine. Wow. Alright, let's get this exhaust manifold cover off. Next, the exhaust manifold itself. Okay, let's work on the head next. Those ignition coils, yeah, they all look terrible. One of them is not though. Okay. I suppose timing cover. But we will have to take off the crankshaft pulley first. It's amazing. The car is in fantastic condition. The bodywork and all that. But the engine is in tatters. Not often you see that. Cam gear needs to be replaced. That one doesn't. Camshaft. That one doesn't. Let's get the spark plugs next. All the spark plugs need replacing. No, that one doesn't. That one does. Fuel rail next. Now we'll pop off the head. Okay. How are we looking here? We're looking pretty good. I'm gonna bet that that air filter needs changing, so we're going to examine it. Yep, it does. So that means we need to pop off these clips. And it's just an ordinary air filter. Right. I think next we need to lift up the car and we need to get the gearbox off. Alright, so front tires are going to have to come off so that we can get at the drive shafts. Let's go over to the other side. Alright, now the drive shaft. Let's drop the oil out of it. Okay, next we're going to pop off the oil filter. That exhaust section is in tatters. Catalytic converter, little muffler, exhaust pipe. Right. Oil pan, otherwise known as the sump. Now we can get at the guts of the engine. These big end bearings and bearing caps and everything look like they're in okay condition, so they actually don't have to be replaced. Yeah. I mean, like, they could be better for sure, but they are not in... Oh, the starter. I forgot about the starter. They are not... bad enough that they actually need replacing. Alright, now back up again. Actually, do you know what? Before we do that, let's pull out the pistons. Because then we can take off the crankshaft once we raise it back up again. So this is actually going to work out nicely for us. Alright, gearbox. I have a little kitten here climbing all over me and she's distracting me like no end. Alright, now the crankshaft can come out. Right. And we can lower her down now. And we can take out the engine block. And it's engine block I4. You need to remember that. Right, let's buy a new engine block. Let's get that air filter, let's get that pump, and let's get the module. Engine block. Engine block I4. There it is there. And we'll try and build it Damn, I don't know which one it is. It'd be I4 or something, wouldn't it? Let's go back into the store. Engine block I4. I actually don't know. Right, okay, well, fair enough. What we will do so is we'll just build it in place. Okay, we need a crankshaft. Crankshaft. And I'm pretty sure it's an I4, like that one. Yep, it was indeed. And now we can put the flywheel back on. And the clutch plate. The pressure plate. And then the release bearing. And now the gearbox goes back in. Sweet. Drive shaft next. Drive axle. Let's put in the second-hand ones. The ones that came out of it. Okay. Now we'll lower the car down. And let's mark off and mark up items that are left to be replaced, and we'll see how much is left to be discovered. Hopefully there isn't anything else left to be discovered. That would turn out to be real nice. There's one item to be discovered. Alright, that's not the end of the world. Engine block, we can mark that one as well. Cool. Right. I can see one piston, two pistons. So we need two pistons. Yep, just two pistons. And they are just normal ones. Piston with conrod. Right. Piston. So we'll put all new rings in. Piston with conrod, we want two of them. And back we go. So I think this is one. I think this is the other one. We'll just check that. Yep. And yeah. Alright, so second hand ones go in here. With new rings. Oh, I can probably get a... no, let's just put in the new rings. Because it would be a real pain in the ass to have to go stripping it again. Alright, engine head I4. Head should find that for us. Engine head I4D, I3, I4. There it is. Sweet. Alright. Crankshaft. Or camshaft, sorry. Just an ordinary camshaft for there. Yeah. Camshaft. There it is. Exhaust manifolds. Oh, that needs to be new as well. I4 turbo. Engine head cover. I4. Alright, so it's exhaust manifold I4 turbo and engine head cover I4. Engine head cover I4. Engine head cover I4 and exhaust manifold I4 turbo. There it is there. There's going to be a lot of this in and out because these parts I can't keep it all in my head, so we will approach each of these items one at a time. Okay, I think next we should mark off things that are done, and that way it'll be easier to spot things that aren't done. Wunderbar. Right, we need 3 ignition coils, and we also need 3 spark plugs, it looks like. Yep. Do we have any spark plugs? We do. Sweet. And we have exactly 3. Do we have any ignition coils? We do. Wonderful. Put the second-hand one in there. Starter. Alternator. That had to be changed, and it did. Okay, let's get the alternator. We'll get the brake servo, and we'll come back to it. Alternator. Brake servo. What else do we need? I need to find out the exact exhaust stuff that we need. So we'll put these in. Oh, I could have got the battery. Let's get the battery. Get the new battery. Alright. Put that in. Alternator. Air filter, that can go in. There. Alright, we won't get caught with that. Filter I4. Let's move over here next. Fuel rail. The old one can go back in. The intake manifold, we need a new one. Right, I think we're pretty good for now. I think we can start building the bottom end. New belt. Power steering pump. Yeah, we need a new one. Okay. Let's raise the car up. What was that item that I said we could get? It was something I4. Shit. Was it the intake manifold? Intake manifold I4. I4C, I4D, I4DI, I4E, I4MPI, I6. Shit. Now I don't know which one it is. Okay, we'll come back to it. Right. Let's mark off stuff again so that we can get a clearer picture. Wonderful. We are getting through this nicely. It was the damn oil filter. Oil filter I4. There we are. Quickly pick that up. Right, so it looks like all the original ones can go back in here. That's great. We don't have to get any of the bearing caps or the rod caps. There we are. Sweet. Now the sump can go back on. Okay. Front exhaust section turbo. Yep, we need a new one. Front exhaust section turbo. Front exhaust section turbo. Front exhaust section. We're close to it. Front exhaust section turbo, there it is. Alright, we need a catalytic converter, we need an exhaust pipe, we need a middle muffler. Catalytic converter. Pipe. Exhaust pipe. Middle muffler, there it is there. Alright, so we'll put those in. There's the last remaining piece that we need to replace. It's the rear muffler I4. We'll just confirm that. Yep. Middle muffler I4. Rear muffler I4. Rear muffler I4. Sweet. Wow, $200 for that. I need a fuel pump. Let's get the fuel pump. Take out the old one, put in the new one, and I think we can lower the car down now. Alright, let's mark off everything we've done once again in order to get a clearer picture of what is left. Sweet, we are cutting through this real fast. Alright, intake manifold I4DI. Intake manifold I4DI. There we are. Let's get the power ABS pump and module back on. Throttle I4, we need one of those. Throttle I4. Where are you, little son of a bitch? There it is. Throttle I4. Power steering pump I4. Power steering pump I4. Timing belts, just a plain old timing belt. Timing belt. Timing cover, we need a new one of those. It's a timing cover I4. Timing cover I4. There it is there. Wonderful, wonderful. Okay, we need a water pump, I think. Yep, we certainly do. Water pump I4. Idler roller A. Crankshaft pulley. Alright, I'll try and keep that all in my head. Water pump I4. Let's just do it this way. I4. So crankshaft pulley I4. Water pump pulley. Water pump. At the very bottom. Water pump I4. There it is there. Idler roller A. Probably a belt tensioner as well. What's that turbo like? Turbocharger, we need one of those. Alright, keep that in mind. Alright, now belts can go on. Belt B. Belt B. I am not seeing the belt that I need. Was it an I4? I don't think it was an I4, was it? Ah, there it is. Turbocharger. Turbocharge. Get that. Moving along. Belt A. Oh, we need one of those as well. Belt A. There it is there. Alright, so let's mark off everything that is done and we'll see what is left. Shit, there's a cam gear that we missed. Well, mother... straight up cam gear, let's buy it. Cam gear. Excuse me. Right, all this has to come off again. Not the end of the world. It won't take us too long to get this stuff off so that we can replace that cam gear. Oh, we already had one. Alright, now we get everything back on. Alright, now let's put oil in her. Oh, she's taking quite a bit. Alright, next, wheels. Get them tires back on. And we can lower the car down. And we'll check and see if everything is done. Which it is. Sweet. Alright, so we spent 8,500 on parts and we're getting 22,000 back in payout. Holy Hannah. Jesus Christ almighty. That's one hell of a payout. Sweet. Right. Do we have a skill point? We have one, yes. Okay, what are we going to spend it on? I guess it'll be this here. Oh no, we don't have a... Oh, shit, no. Alright, my mistake. I thought we had a skill point. We don't. Let's quickly check the phone here. See if there are any experience orders. There's one. We'll take that. And check to see if there's any more. There isn't. Okay. We will probably work on that in our next episode, but we are going to leave it there for now. So thanks a million for watching, folks. I hope you all enjoyed this episode. If you did, please like, comment and subscribe. That would really mean a lot and it would make a huge difference for me. So yeah, please do, and I appreciate all of your support so much. Anyway, my name is Winters and I'll catch you next time. So until then, adios.